Welcome back to Market Pros, and let's get right into it. So here we have Atlas. We are being held up by the 21 right now. Our 21 did come back down and test the 50. Then we look like we are resuming off. If these moving averages start to fan out, that's going to look very good. We are trying to get above this VPVR resistance if we can. I think it would turn it into support. And if we come back down, retest and resumption, I think we get back above this last high. RSI trying to get in the bullish control zone. Looks like we will come up and test it. We did make this little W, and the measured move would be about here at the 63.77 level. So yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's see here. Do we have any divergences? No, not really. Okay, MACD. Looks like we're coming down to test the signal line. So we need to stay above the signal line in order to continue to be bullish. We are above the zero line, but your positive momentum is decreasing. Volatility is very low. So once again, just like Bitcoin, I think we're going to start, I think we're going to pick the vol up. So start having volatility. Let's move on to the 4-hour. Get rid of this fib. All right, so our moving averages are fanned out. The 100's about to cross the 200. MACD looks like it's going to come back up, test the signal line. We'll get back to that. Volatility's in the lower zone. RSI in the bullish control. Well, testing the bullish control zone. If we can get in the bullish control zone, cross this MACD to the upside, volatility turn back up, then I think we break this last high. Next stop would be 0.0371. If we can break that, actually I'm going to move this box down to here. I think the next stop would be 4.5 cents, almost 5. In between, in between 4.5 and 5 cents would be the next level I'd be looking at. I mean, we'd have ebbs and flows, but there's not really a lot of big resistance in this zone. So we'll get back to that. Let's move on to Polis. All right, so here we have Polis. Looks like we could be forming some sort of ascending wedge. Now, if this does break down, the measured move would be down to the 50 at 183. So we need to stay above basically 198 in order to not break down. Now it looks like we're getting a green candle, but my guess is that this would either be the candle that leads us up and then we'll come back to it, or this would be the candle that breaks us down. RSI is in the bullish control zone. We are above the signal line. Another good sign. MACD does have an upside curvature, starting to lose it a little bit. Positive momentum's decreasing just a bit. Volatility's in the upper zone. I mean, we're getting pretty good vol right now. So validation of the upside would be to get above this pattern. We want to get above this pattern. Validation of the downside obviously would be to break the bottom of this ascending wedge. So if we can break this pattern to the upside, I think we go all the way up to 230. 230, yep. But it's all about whether we break the top of this pattern, because if we don't, we're probably gonna come back down to the 50. Now, that would be a lower low on the 4-hour. So we'd have to come back to that, see if we're gonna come all the way back down to the 100 and 200, which are crossing, by the way. So your moving averages have positive slopes. Your 200's flat. But if that 100 can cross the 200 and these moving averages continue to have positive slopes, they fan out, RSI stays in the bullish control zone, positive momentum increases, and the volatility all turns up, I think we go to 230 to 235. So those are my thoughts. If you guys liked the video, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, please leave a comment. Tell me how I can improve. Everyone have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and I will see you in the next one.